Welcome back in to the RandyTubs show. We're going with WVU all the way to the Natty. Next up, the backyard brawl, the V vs. Pitt. Here's the next question. Do you think this game actually is better than the last two? I think it is. Oh my God. Damn. Oh, that's the sound of the old E cracking. Oh yeah. Here we go.
Have you ever had a neighbor who got on your last nerve? I know you have. We all have. For some, though, that neighbor can be a constant fly in the ointment. One that annoys you, makes your life an absolute nightmare. And when that happens, a backyard brawl is coming. Great to have you with us from Milan Puskar Stadium in Morgantown. It's the Pittsburgh Panthers and the West Virginia Mountaineers. Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
I caught up with the West Virginia head coach before the game. This could be one of their most important games of the year. With both teams undefeated, this game is a separator. As the college football playoff looms near, they have to separate and prove they are one of the best teams in the country. They have a chance to do that here today. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Now the Panthers offense will get first crack at it here. The brawl was pretty much an early TKO the last time these two met, as the Mountaineers won easily.
And Country Roads was blaring, and the Mountaineer fans were jacked up because they smacked their rival around. Palmer, what kind of response are we going to get from the Panthers?
Well, Pitt has been sick to their stomach for an entire year after that beat-down loss. They've been embarrassed. They've been thinking about it. They have a chance to do something about it, but they're going to have to play a lot better.
Ooh, that was a hit.
I'm calling my own number
Yeah.
especially when it's successful like this. Continue to put in good situations, continue to get positive chunks of yards. Yep, I'll keep that roll.
Pulls it and fires to the left. At the 45, on its way.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
Looking to throw, it's Colson. It's complete on the right side. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Fires to the tight end. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him.
All right, 3rd and 8. Shut him down.
Third down coming in.
See what I can do here.
Faithful making it tough on this big play. He wants to throw it again. A little
Shit.
screen to the running
Got him.
back. They don't fall for the screen. Great job retracing and stopping him at the line of scrimmage. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. That is their freshman offensive lineman, and boy, they hope this isn't too serious. Holly Rowe will keep an eye on that. Pitt will line up to punt it away. Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week. He only needs a sliver of daylight.
Oh my God!
Touchdown.
Yeah!
Special teams proving to be special. Now that is a play that will get your sidelines into the game with that touchdown.
And you could see once he left everybody in the dust and he was going to the house, the sidelines going nuts. What a big-time play to take the lead. Defense did his job. Now special teams coming through in a big way.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So his big play capability was on full display in that one as he took that punt back for the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5.
Oh, shit.
And he'll be stopped. Return gets it out across the 25, stopped at the 26. The Panthers offense comes out ready to go to work. That opening script from the offensive coordinator didn't lead to a score as they punted on their first possession. Now they have it back. Running inside, it's West. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. Trying play action.
Oh, I bit on that one.
Bringing the heat.
At least they sacked him.
This defense all over it.
And that is
Oh, man, yeah, if that was a good play action, he would have burnt me.
Quarterback, affect him, get hits on him. They do it right here, get their first sack of the game. Last game, by the way, last time out, they had 5. Let's see what this defense can continue to do.
Under fire. And it's a sack. The #1 job is to protect your quarterback, and they weren't able to do it long enough that time.
It's my homie! What's up, brother?
Figure out which people on defense defense are going to be rushing the passer right now.
How you been, dude? How you been?
Up front.
Pitt will have to boot this one away. The last time they punted it went back for 6. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt, bring it back. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. So West Virginia's offense will now get its first chance with the football. And here comes Michael Hawkins Jr. His first order of business, manage the game and don't get them behind the sticks.
It scared me. What's
We
up?
expected a lot of really big things from this quarterback coming into the year, and he did not disappoint in the first half of the season. He hasn't played a defense quite like this, though. They can get after the quarterback. They've got some ball hawks on the back end that can create takeaways. That's why they're one of the best pass defenses in the country, and so pretty big challenge here for them. We're going to find out just how good this offense is, just how good this team is in this matchup today.
And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3
Oh, I've been good, brother. I've been good, man. How you been?
Football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Got it in the middle, it's Ward. Able to make his way past the sticks for the first down, and the time is going to drain out here in the first quarter.
Yeah, dude. Nice relaxing Saturday. Got the day off work, I'm assuming.
Virginia on top. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. He'll do it himself. Here's a little room there.
Oh, the juice.
Score! Touchdown, West Virginia!
Man, it's so nice to have an offense that can do so many different things and attack you different ways. When you run the option the normal way with a running back, the defense knows how to play it. But how about this? The receiver out wide now a little confusion. QB takes advantage and punches it in for 6.
And he tacked on the extra point. And he's coming out of the end zone. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. The Panthers offense comes out ready to go on the attack. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better.
All right, brother, man. I'm glad you stopped in for a while, dude. Hope all is well. Hope you have a good day, dude. Thanks for stopping in and liking the channel.
And he never had a chance.
Or liking the stream, I should say.
The defense was right there.
You know, this linebacker is a special player because not only is he good making tackles in the open field, this guy can cover. And you saw a great example of it with that running back.
They'll run play action. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. Pitt will line up to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He gets it away from his own end zone. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Quarterback on the keeper. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Ball at the 31, third and short coming. Defense trying to rise up. Keeps it himself. Got a little grass. Got enough space. Touchdown, Mountaineers. And they take it in for 6 more points. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
Now, you always want to get the home crowd jacked up and get them excited. Get out to an early lead, and they have 20-0. Defense playing well, offense playing well. They got a lot to cheer about here at home.
He'll bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. The run inside. It's West. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Panthers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Wide receiver going in motion. Back to throw, it's Colson. Lets it fly. Another incompletion on 3rd down. Pitt will have to boot this one away. They'll have to punt for the 4th time today. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football. Turning it on! They'll make the tackle, but not before he's got enough to move the sticks and has this defense's head spinning with the option. From the 30-yard line on 1st down. Michael Hawkins throws to the tight end. Soft spot in the middle. He makes the catch. He's knocked down immediately, but they'll have a goal-to-goal situation from the 8. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. West Virginia uses a timeout. It's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Turning to the running game here on 3rd and goal. Fighting his way for every inch, but he still needs a few more. He stops short of the goal line. They get the timeout called here, and probably just enough time for one more snap to put up points before the half. And in the final seconds of the 1st half, they'll send out the field goal unit. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And now the lead is extended a little further. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, it is my pleasure to welcome everyone into the Week 7 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with a look at North Carolina taking on the number 14 team, the Virginia Cavaliers. Now back to your game in Morgantown. Back and forth we've gone so far, and these numbers, it's funny, third down conversions don't always tell the story. Maybe staying out of those situations in the second half is the safest pathway to victory. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the fight between West Virginia and Pittsburgh plays out.
Pitt will try to boot this thing deep to start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Holly, what did you find out coming out of halftime?
Guys, I caught up with Coach Narduzzi at the half. This team has found some positives with their 3-game winning streak, but right now they haven't done their job on defense. They get an opportunity now to change that, grab some momentum. We'll see how this goes to start the third quarter. I'll keep you posted on how things develop on the sidelines. Reese?
Okay, Holly.
Well, I guarantee you one thing, and at halftime with a big lead, there were no conversations about, hey, let's run the ball, let's slow it down, let's bleed the clock, keep our defense fresh. They are staying aggressive. They're trying to add to this.
He's got it along the sideline. The tap. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Mountaineers. Almost heaven as West Virginia takes command in the brawl.
West, by God, Virginia, putting it together. I mean, this is a rivalry game that means so much.
Morgantown will be rocking tonight as if it is ever any other way as the Mountaineers take down Pitt and win the backyard brawl. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody. great to have you with us from Milan Puskar Stadium in Morgantown. It's the Purdue Boilermakers and the West Virginia Mountaineers. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
As I caught up with Coach Rich Rodriguez before the game, guys, he told me that his quarterback deserves to be in the Heisman conversation. Not only has he taken care of the ball and done a great job through the passing attack, he is devastating in the rushing game. He's been unstoppable this season in the red zone, a true dual-threat quarterback. I'll keep you posted on how he continues to rise in that Heisman conversation. Guys, back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. The Mountaineers offense will go on the attack first. And what a performance this guy turned in last week. Spectacular in every aspect of the game, Jesse.
Well, I know one thing for sure. The quarterback is going to be looking his way early in this one. When you have a game like he did last time, your quarterback, you all of a sudden move up in priority in the pecking order for the guy throwing the football. So it's not going to surprise me early here if the quarterback looks his way, regardless of what the coverage is, based on what he showed last time out.
Yeah, and they were on the same page. It was fun to watch. I mean, you could tell that he knew exactly where his guy was, putting up the multiple touchdowns. Like, it was a thing of beauty. Now, defensively, I also know that. And I know he's looking that way, so look.
He's got it down the left. Open spaces. Touchdown, West Virginia. Rolling into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Boilermakers offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man. He is the guy. He is priority number one.
You can feel the Mountaineer spirit rising, reverberating across the field on this big third down. He had no chance.
Play action the entire time.
Back there for a loss of 4. And the Boilermakers will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And the punt goes out of bounds. We'll check the spot. Think they'll have it right around the 40-yard line. The Mountaineers offense coming onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Throwing, Hawkins. Looking to the big tight end. Got a man. It's Hamilton. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's
finding some room. Touchdown, Mountaineers. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
And I'm kind of surprised. That's his first rush of the football game, and they give him the football, and you see why this dude is a baller. Like, give him the ball, he can make people miss, and he can hit home runs, put points on the scoreboard really quickly. Jesse, 1 touch, 1 touchdown.
Yeah, and I think the offensive coordinator now is kind of hoping he probably scripted this game a little bit differently. He should have done it on the first drive. They didn't give him any touches, but he's now earned a lot more carries. You're going to see this guy get force-fed now the rest of the game after that.
I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. They'll start on the ground with Jarrett Gibson. Punches ahead, they'll give him a yard to the 13. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll keep it on the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Here's a heat. They're going to get him for a safety, trying to make something out of nothing.
A safety, nice. All right.
Great job on the safety there.
All right, we got a bit on the channel. All right.
The pocket. There was nowhere for the quarterback
Yeah, all right.
to step up into.
I agree. I think this is better than the last 2 college footballs for sure.
Into the lap of the QB and he gets the safety.
Thanks for liking the stream, by the way. Yeah, no, I agree. I loved the original NCAAs when 25 came out, college football 25. You know, I was glad they brought some sort of a college football variation back, but it wasn't bad. It wasn't good. 26, I felt was just like a copy and paste of 25. And I was so disappointed. And I told myself, I'll buy 27. It'll be the last one I buy. If it's bad, then I'm done with the EA college football. Oh, here we are. Difficulty's definitely going to get ramped up next season.
Puts him in the spin cycle. And after gobbling up some serious yardage and showing off those wheels, he's finally out of bounds.
This is why defensive coordinators have...
But yeah, I would definitely say college football 27 is definitely, I really enjoy it. It reminds me a lot. Oh, man. A lot of 2013 NCAA.
This defense
has a lot of characteristics that are the same.
Create some momentum back to their side. They've built a deficit. QB's been very comfortable making plays.
Oh, pick the same play again.
Exactly what you needed. Put some doubt in his head. Get to him. Hit him. Get physical. They get the sack on this play, and that's just what they need.
Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Mountaineers. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. And the extra point was good to finish.
All right, now we're gonna get out of this. We'll do a play-by-play. Oh.
We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder, and I think they really felt like they had a real good game plan offensively and defensively coming into this one, David. There were some matchups on the field they thought they could exploit. We saw that happen.
No doubt. Good job by this coaching staff, understanding who's out there to make plays, feeding them the football, offense, defense, special teams, all working together to get.
Oh, that was an easy one. But yeah, I definitely enjoy the way the players cut. So much easier. Just moving all around. The audibles I don't like that much. I don't like the way, I think the NCAA versions are still better. How you can like quickly realign your defense. All right, getting some 4 stars on our team now. D-O-double-G. I'm just throwing money at these players now. This is a good rivalry game here.
Great to have you with us from Milan Puskar Stadium in Morgantown. EA Sports college football coverage continues with this Week 10 clash. It's the Cincinnati Bearcats and the West Virginia Mountaineers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe down on the sidelines, and Holly, a little familiarity in this one.
Guys, the Mountaineers head coach told me pregame he loves how his team has come out and dominated in the conference so far this season, but he understands the road gets even harder now. He's talked to his team about getting off to a fast start, that's important to set the tone here today. They want to keep that undefeated streak alive in conference play, but it all begins right now. We'll see if they can do it against a very tough opponent. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. And the Bearcats ready to kick it away first. He'll bring it out. It's Samuel. So the West Virginia Mountaineers offense has the ball first today. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. He's worked his way into this passing attack, and the coaches are very pleased with his progress.
And man, this guy is fun to watch. You do not want to take a bathroom break. Sit in your seat when this offense has the ball, because at any point in time, this receiver can make the unbelievable highlight catch, David. His catch radius is as good as there is in all of college football. He has an unbelievable ability to just reel it in, and you just expect it to happen today.
It's just a knack, and it's almost like every weekend you're going through social media, like, where's the clip, right? Like, because he just makes these clips that most...
Going for the big play. Knocked away at the last minute, and that is precision defensive back play there. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Hawkins. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
From the gun on third down, Hawkins finds the tight end. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36.
Throws a nice completion there for a first down. This guy has been the biggest key to this team's success all season long. He's shown up in big moments. He's won big games. He's putting up big numbers, and that's why he's in the discussion to win the Heisman Trophy.
As an offense, you're okay with that. You're going to run option plays, and sometimes you're going to bust it big, but sometimes you don't necessarily read it correctly, get some positive yards, and then we come back and we do it all over again with different reads against the different defense.
And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. He'll try to get to the marker himself. There's some room. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line. And the Mountaineers have it with a 1st and 10. Gives it on the option. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, West Virginia. The first score of the game for the man who leads the nation in rushing touchdowns.
How about that first drive by the offense? Usually script the first 10 plays. Well, I had one extra. It only took 9. Great job moving down the field, stringing plays that look like other plays together, and getting this opening drive touchdown.
Here he comes from inside it, and he loses the ball deep in his own end. Falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. West Virginia starts this drive. The offense was ready to go. If you like old-fashioned, grind-it-up, run-over-'em football, that last touchdown drive was for you, Jesse.
That was impressive, man. Great blocking up front and tough physical running by these ball carriers there.
And now you wonder how the defense responds. Like, are they going to get way more aggressive to try to stop the run? I got to do something to break the rhythm of that running game.
The Mountaineers will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Michael Hawkins. Touchdown, Mountaineers! Right on the money, he makes the grab in the end zone.
Oh.
That's like blowing the layup or the 3-inch putt. Missed the extra point. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. He'll bring it out. It's Ashley. He stopped right there after a short return, was looking for running room, and the coverage unit wasn't having it. The Bearcats offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And here comes the maestro of this offense. He had a lot of company in the backfield in that loss last time out. Sacked 5 times and also threw a couple of picks. Scanning the field, it's Goodman. Pocket breaking down. And he's got his man on the sideline. He'll come up a little short of the first down. The Bearcats with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Off the play fake. Fires it incomplete.
I'm surprised I didn't get hit with a late hit on that one. I slapped that guy.
You can see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
Steps into this one and unleashes a booming punt. My goodness. Slips through the line. Can they catch him? Touchdown Mountaineers. Special teams coming through, the 3rd aspect of the game, delivering big time. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in week 10.
Hey, kick it to him at your own will, man, because that dude has a jetpack. He can absolutely fly. You see why they got him back deep, man. Catch it, let people kind of get an angle on him, and he just goes swoof and takes off, erases angles. His speed back there as a punt returner, man, is it dangerous.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point was good. Man, you just can't put a price on having a guy like that back there to return punts, and he turned that one into a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone, it's Foster. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down. play of the quarter coming. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Got it behind the line. It's Waters. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and West Virginia has the lead. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. The option look. Runs through the tackle. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Now facing a third and long. Looking to throw, it's Goodman. Fires one high and deep. Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. Didn't have a lot of room to run after the pick, but he's done his job. They have it at the 44. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Alexander.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
He'll keep it on second down. And they just can't square him up, and he gets down to the 36. From the 36, a third down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. Pulls it and runs it again. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. And the Mountaineers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. From the 22 on 1st and 10. Throwing, Hawkins. Escapes the pressure to his right. Makes a connection. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, West Virginia. Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction, so how...
This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players. More physical, they were faster, and it showed today.
I gotta beat up my boy Jimmy Franklin.
Great to have you with us from Milan Puskar Stadium in Morgantown. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration, Senior Day. It's the Virginia Tech Hokies and the West Virginia Mountaineers. Reese Davis, David Polley, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
Guys, checking in with Virginia Tech's head coach pregame. This is going to be a huge challenge to get this upset on the road. Not only is this one of the best quality opponents they have faced so far, it is a quality crowd. You can hear from the noise. This crowd is ready to get after it. A very hostile environment. We will see how they handle it, and I will keep you posted how it's going down here on the field. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. And the Hokies will kick off first, and here we go. On the run from inside his own 5. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. The Mountaineers offense will get the ball first. Last time these two rivals got together, guys, there were hurt feelings and some dead fish handshakes in the aftermath, and this might be just the recipe to cook up some revenge, Jesse.
Well, they're going to be motivated, that's for sure. The losing team, they have been hearing about that blowout loss now for a very long time. They had this game circled, David, all offseason, hoping to get that payback.
Oh, man, and you get all the quotes, all the people talking about, all those blowhards on all the different networks, i.e. us, talking about how bad
You call him
it
a
was and how
blowhard.
embarrassing it was, and now you get a chance to get some payback. They're excited.
Still running at the 40. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense.
Makes a catch at the 15. All the way. Touchdown, Mountaineers. And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing it at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Duarte. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he's stopped at the 14. The Hokies offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. He is a guy who is reliable and can be dangerous if he gets a chance.
And there was times during the week when we were texting. We have a group text for these games every single week, and we talk about different guys. And this receiver, we were like, is the tape in fast motion? Like, this dude is flying out wide. Like, this is a guy that legit has that take the top off the defense speed, elite speed. Palmer, this is a guy that defenses, and talking to the coaches, they are extremely worried about.
Yeah, the D coordinator in this game told us he just hasn't slept much this week, knowing how fast this guy is and just how he can score any given play. And they've got to do a really good job in this one communicating, understanding where he is, but making sure there is at least one safety playing deep, because you know this guy is good.
Got it down the field. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line.
And this offense talked about coming into the game, creating those explosive plays, being great on third down. Check, check. Both of those plays happen on the first drive, and they come through already in a great rhythm to start this football game.
That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning turkey bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollock off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollock cut blocked. high-low, chop block on every single play early.
Which is illegal, you bum. That's fine. But that's fine. You know what? I guess in retaliation to that, we would have just roughed the passer over and over, taking the 15-yard penalty. That's what's fun about this, Reese. It's petty. It's sometimes it crosses the line of dirty, but that's why rivalries are so fun.
Punt is on its way. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Here comes the Mountaineers offense to take the field and open this possession. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They go play action with Hawkins. He's looking deep. Pulls it in on the left. Off to the races. Touchdown, Mountaineers. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Looking to throw, it's Ryan. Here comes the heat. Makes the catch.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I needed to throw this ball hard. Like, I got to fit it in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it, because he really didn't have a choice, because he was going to wear that one regardless.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Craver. A pickup of 5, marching at the 36-yard line. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. Gonna run it. It's Collins. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2.
Yeah, this offense, man, you got to do a better job blocking. And I tell you what, that's a kind of been a theme throughout the season. They haven't been high-powered. They haven't really figured out who they are yet. And they still got time. The season's not over yet, but this offense still in identity mode.
Finds his man. It's Larson. Breaks a tackle, and he might go. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. First quarter in the books. Let's see how these two wide receivers are stacking up so far. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Defense looks like they're coming. They send the tight end in motion. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Almost had the completion, just missed it. There is a man still down. It's a Hokie, and they'll stop play to check on him. That is the senior offensive lineman who's shaken up. Holly Rowe will check on his condition. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Could not make his way to the corner.
The first thing you have to do to make these plays successful offensively is I have to block the edge. I got to get my speedster in space. They didn't do a good job of getting that guy out there in space where he could really use his jets. Nice job by the defense understanding it, seeing it, rallying to it, and tackling that guy for a loss.
It'll be 3rd and long. To the air, it's Ryan. He lobs one high down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. The Hokies will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. They call it a coffin corner kick for a reason, and you really can't do it any better than that. He puts that thing out of bounds right around the goal line.
Dude, how about that boom? I mean, you talk about power. That dude just booted that thing halfway across the field, completely flipping the field position and getting it down inside the 10.
Oh,
that is
shit.
a nice job by that player.
They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their
Whoa!
own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really...
He lets it fly. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Hawkins moving out to the right. Quarterback got it himself. Breaks into the open. Big pickup on the play before he's finally stopped, and that carries us into the break and the final 2 minutes coming. The Mountaineers have it with a 1st and 10. Pulls it on the option.
Ooh.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Going to take a shot. Goes high to pull it in. Touchdown, West Virginia. And they take it in for 6 more points. They want to finish the season strong. And
seriously?
Here in this Week 11 performance. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with a 58-yard touchdown pass. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner is stopped. Virginia Tech opens this drive as the offense looks ready to go. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half.
Be right back.
ball faster and not keep getting their quarterback hit.
And the Hokies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Sends it back in motion. Dropping back, it's Ryan. Under fire. He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. They'll move the wide receiver. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Complete, out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. West Virginia uses a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half.
Well, they weren't able to gain a lot of real estate on that last completion deep down in their own end. If anything, if you're looking for a silver lining, I guess the punter maybe has a little bit more room to try to get one off now on 4th.
Had to hurry the punt a bit, but gets great distance. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Michael Hawkins. Snagged in the middle. It's Shelton. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can stop the clock. They're lining up on 1st and 10 from the 38. Wants to throw it again. It's a fumble.
Aww.
Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. And the Mountaineers will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. There's a long and storied history of great games between these two rivals, and this chapter adds another to that legacy.
Really impressed by the poise by the winning team as well here. They weren't overhyped in this game. They came out, they looked prepared, they were calm, definitely confident. And David, they were able to go out and execute well enough to get this win.
And it's hard in these rivalry games with all the emotions running so deep. Like, you sometimes get overzealous. Sometimes you get too many penalties. It's hard to rein in your emotions, but they did. They kept it in check, and now bragging rights for a whole year.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on.
Do-do-do-do.
This is a live look at Navy Marine Corps Memorial Stadium in Annapolis. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. Navy ready for kickoff as we get this game started. He'll take the return, trying to get better field position. Makes a move. He's on the loose. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the kick is good, but there's a penalty flag, and I think it's going to be roughing the kicker.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
You know, they make fun of kickers for not worrying about contact. It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end. You need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
And you can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle, win those one play at a time, and then look up, and then, heck, I got the win.
Yeah, David, they just had ice in their veins, and you can tell there's tremendous leadership on this football team. Guys can step up, and in the huddle, they can make sure that everybody else is focused to the task at hand in order to get the W.
campus of the Red Cedar in East Lansing, Spartan Stadium. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. It's the West Virginia Mountaineers and the Michigan State Spartans. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rose, some interesting storylines setting up in this one.
I caught up with the West Virginia head coach before the game. Coach said his message to the team this week is we have got to play every single game like it's a playoff game. They have done well in the conference so far, and he wants to continue that dominance, but consistency is the key. He keeps telling his team we just have to go 1-0 this week to keep that consistent approach going. Guys?
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. So West Virginia's offense will go on the attack first. And here comes Michael Hawkins Jr. This quarterback, one of the best in the country, but boy, does he face a stiff challenge with a stingy unit on the other side. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. The keeper on the option. At the 35, he's got room. Keeps it and gets past the chains. Oh, he's got some space. He is in. Touchdown, Mountaineers.
And you knew his legs were a weapon, and he shows it to you right there, running it into the end zone. And this offense, man, they are a good offense, and they are in a good rhythm early in this football game. We talked about the quarterback. We talked about his speed. He can make these type of plays, and on the first drive, Palmer, the defense didn't have any answers. They better find some.
Yeah, it's going to be hard to find them, too, just because of that athleticism and just how he can attack defenses with his arm, with his feet, the different playmakers surrounding him as well. There's a lot to get prepared for in a week when you're playing against this offense, and I just think they saw everything there on that opening drive. They're going to have to do some soul-searching on the sidelines early.
Looking for room. It's Hall. Picks up the first down. At the 40, there he goes. Flying down the right side. Carried it all the way down to the 35-yard line before they finally got him stopped.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
They'll ride the hot hand. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. And the Spartans want to move quickly.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. That false start really puts them in the hole. Here comes 2nd and 14. Running inside. It's Hall. They're just trying to flex the muscle. They get him down at the 34 after a pickup of 4. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. They're in the gun. Here's Dylan Raiola. And it's incomplete on 3rd down.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go.
Might be calling a hot route. Throwing, Hawkins. He hurls one deep down the left side. Goes high to pull it in. Ripped off the huge chunk play all the way to the 31-yard line. One big play can really flip the script of a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just outside the 30. Looking for a man. It's Hawkins. Fires to the wideout. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. He's going to run it. Keeps it and gets to first. Got some room. Headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Mountaineers. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And he closed the deal by scooting 31 yards for the score. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Motion from the wide receiver. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. The Spartans with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Pulls it on the option. Knocked down immediately at the line of scrimmage. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Doing it himself again. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. And the Spartans will bring the punt team onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Pulls it in at the 25. He's got great speed. They were playing with fire on that return, and he got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Rides the option, he keeps it. Makes it past the marker. Into the house. Touchdown, West Virginia. Business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.
No doubt about it. They made the plays they needed to make in order to get this win. I thought the quarterback showed tremendous poise, good leadership throughout the course of the game. Defense made stops when they had to make them. So, right, there were some things that are going to need to clean up moving forward, but ultimately they were the better team today.
This has been a presentation of EA.
This is the championship game in the Big Ten Conference. A precious trophy with a long tradition to battle for here. But also a game that's been a launching pad into the college football playoff. Today, the championship in the Big Ten Conference is on the line. It's the Miami Hurricanes against the West Virginia Mountaineers. Great to have Holly Rowe join us reporting from the sidelines. Holly?
Hey guys, checking in pregame with the Miami head coach. His message to his team was, this is much more than just a top 15 matchup. He understands that whoever wins this game has a chance to shape the playoff bracket. And while they don't want to keep their eyes on that big prize and take it one play at a time, he wants his team to know what's on the line here today. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Mountaineers offense comes onto the field for the first time today. From the beginning of camp, when teams assemble, one of the stated goals is to get to Indy to play for a Big Ten championship. This group has earned the right to be here. Now can they perform on this stage?
Chris, you're exactly right, and specifically with this group, as they told us, listen, they would love to win a national championship, but that's all out in front of them. Their first goal, win the conference, win the Big Ten right here in Indianapolis.
Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. QB decides to keep it here, fighting him off. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
Really good play call here offensively. They're going to go with this read option, so they're going to read the in man on the line of scrimmage. And as he crashes down towards the back, the quarterback just keeps it. What I love about it is his athleticism on the outside. You can see that he's got some skill and some speed, and he's able to pick up a really nice game here.
Second down play coming up for this offense. To bootleg here. Here comes the pressure. Oh, will be sacked on the play. Defense, big play.
It looks to me like this quarterback is really struggling seeing the defense. This is just zone defense, and you can tell he's not very comfortable, and he's sitting in the pocket. He doesn't understand where his eyes should start and where he should go with the football, and because of that, the indecision leads to a sack. He really needs to start locating the safety right at the snap to understand the coverage that he sees.
Mountaineers bring their punt team onto the field. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. So Miami's offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Some of the impact players we expect to step up today. Look, their teams are in position to win a conference championship, Joe. It's time for these guys to perform.
Chris, the reality is that if you performed really well during the course of the year, you're also a leader. So it's not just what you can do from a production standpoint, but when you get into a championship environment, how do you lead? What are the things that you do and say that elevates the play of your teammates around you?
And looking to throw now on first down. The sure hands. It's Pringle. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. They get just 2 yards on the pass play. Now it's second down and 8 coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. And the back now goes in motion. Sees an opening. And a nice 1st down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the 1st down marker. Backfield is empty here for 2nd and inches. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's caught outside the 10 and still going. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Hurricanes. You can't have a better start than that in a championship game. Right out of the gate, Joe, executing beautifully, and they draw first blood with that long drive.
Chris, it's goal number 1 for your offense to go out there, establish a rhythm, but try to get that first score of the game. That's exactly what they're able to do. Here's what I loved about it was the execution. Quarterback played well, offensive line played well, right down the field. What great rhythm they established here on the first drive.
And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. And he stopped the front 7 all over him that time.
Boy, you can see the emphasis in the game plan from this defense. They know that they're going to see these types of concepts from this offense all day long, and they're ready for it here early in this game, and they create an obvious passing situation. This is exactly what they're going to need to do the rest of the game. Give their pass rush an opportunity on these long yardage situations.
Looking to pass, it's Hawkins. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring it down, but the drive has now reached the 35. And the Mountaineers will line up on 1st and 10. And the back gets the football. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage.
Well, that is too easy right down the center of that defense. Great job by this offensive line, in particular in the middle of that offensive line. Guard, center, guard. Getting the job done.
Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Mountaineers.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Time for one more play here in the quarter. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They make the tackle. That's going to be the final play of the first quarter. So some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one. Take a quick pause and check out the stats from this first quarter. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Oh, they trap him for a sack. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. A deep shot to the left side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. The Hurricanes will bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And he's out of bounds here on the return. And the West Virginia offense is back out on the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. And see if they can do it again. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. And the quarterback keeps it here. As the first down is still going. Quarterback in the clear. Now here he goes. It's a foot race. They won't catch him. Touchdown, West Virginia. His dual threat ability on display again in this conference championship game, Joel. That's not going to hurt his Heisman candidacy.
Well, that's exactly right. We know what he can do through the air, but it's his ability to attack the defense with his legs. That's what sets him apart. And that's why he's right now, at least for me, Chris, the leader for the Heisman.
Bringing it out, it's Joseph. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. The pocket breaking down. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Caught quickly. And he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
No mystery who they're looking to on third down. You find your best wide receiver, you love the matchup, and you go to him. That's an easy pitch and catch and an easy first down.
Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down. Now the Mountaineers use the first of their 3 timeouts. Frustrating to spend that timeout after giving up first down yardage. Becoming a solid drive. They got a first down right at the 49. Caught behind the line. It's Joseph. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out.
What a play by this defensive back in man-to-man coverage. They're trying to get the ball outside and just allow the wide receiver to work one-on-one, but the DB makes the play. That is a terrific tackle in space.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Pressure is coming. Can't find anybody on third down. Throws it away. And now fourth down coming up. And the Canes will line up to kick it away. On for his second punt. Take a repeat of the first. And the punt goes out of bounds. The officials now will mark the spot. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. They'll give it to the back. He's got room to run. Look out. Break. He's in the... Look out. He's loose. He's past the 30. Inside the 20. Touchdown. Mountaineers. Breaks away to the end zone. But they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. They'll return it from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line. The Canes come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down, is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long-yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands. The Hurricanes will have to punt this one away. They'll kick it away here. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. The returner is brought down. Gets us started on the next drive. And now the first play of this drive is set up at the 37. Looking downfield. It's Hawkins. Moves out of the pocket. Extending the play now.
Chris, this is such a frustrating play for a defense. They do everything right. Coverage unit covers everybody up. There's nowhere to throw the football, and yet this quarterback is able to get loose, use his athleticism, and stay ahead of the chains. He makes the offense right, even when the defense is doing its job.
He goes out of bounds, moves the ball across midfield. Offense will set up on 1st and 10. And he'll set up to throw. The pass rush closing in. He goes out of bounds, but they move the ball inside the plus 45.
You'll love to see this as an offensive play caller. Now you're creating 2nd and short. Beautiful scramble by the quarterback. He gets himself up the field. Not quite a first down, but now it's time to take a shot. This is where you go heavy play action and put that ball down the field. 2nd and short is the perfect time for this play.
So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Calls his own number again. And he's swarmed quickly. They're all over the QB run there. And now the Mountaineers will spend their final timeout here. And that's all they've got remaining here in the first half. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. Trying to connect from 41 yards away. Makes it look easy. And that field goal, the final play of this opening half.
Chris, a Big Ten championship game that's already had its share of stirring moments. It's hardly a secret what this team wants to do. They want to feed the beast, let him run it, and control the line of scrimmage. Ground and pound, and continue to add to this lead in the second half.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Joseph. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Time to start the second half, but first, an update from Holly Rowe on the sideline. Holly?
Miami's head coach told me coming out of the locker room, they are really thrilled with how their defense is playing so far. They knew coming in that they had a really tough opponent in the wide receiver on the other team, somebody who could change a game with one route. But their defense has been stout and solid. We'll see if they can continue to do that here as that wide receiver gets the ball here to start the second half. Guys?
Okay, thank you, Holly. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. The Canes will have to kick it away. And this will be his fourth punt tonight. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the Mountaineers offense is back out on the field. Running back with the football. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Looking to throw. It's Hawkins. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
He hands it to the back. The pickup is just 3 yards. Now it's third down and 7. To come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. He keeps it. Can he convert? Enough for the first, but still going. He's got a crease. Touchdown, West Virginia. They continue to roll up the score.
Just been a dominant day from this group, and now a big lead here in the second half. It's so difficult to stop this offense. Their defense has played well, and that's led to this huge lead.
Point after, up and good. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner choosing to field this one. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Oh, the pocket collapsing. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Good scramble by this quarterback. I know it doesn't pick up a ton of yards here, but you're creating a more manageable down and distance, and you're getting down and avoiding the hit. It's a really good job managing the game and managing the hits that you're going to take throughout the game.
Caught near the sticks. It's Pringle. Brought down at the... Just a tremendous achievement, one that will rank alongside the great teams ever in this conference. Undefeated regular season, now this conference championship. And Joe, you look at this team, anything seems possible the way they play.
Chris, a 9-game conference schedule, winning this conference championship game, likely a top 2 seed in the college football playoff. Who wants to play this team? They are so well-rounded. They are perfectly built to go handle this playoff. This right here, this team, this is my national champion favorite.
That'll wrap up our coverage of this conference championship game. Next stop, the college football playoff. For Joel Klatt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Greetings and welcome to a very special moment on the annual sports calendar. The Heisman Trophy ceremony presented by EA Sports. Inside the Tiburon Theater, I'm Chris Fowler. So proud to bring you Heisman Trophy night every year. So many memories come out of this night. Each of these guys have hung out together, got to know each other better, but ultimately, the night's going to belong to one guy. One name will be read here, and one man will have that life-changing moment and forever be known as a Heisman Trophy winner. These are nervous times for these guys. The announcement just moments away. They've gotten to New York City, not by focusing on it, but once you're here, man, they want to win it. And every past winner has told me this is really a nervous time for them. They're this close to the trophy, but will they get a chance to lift it? It's an honor, of course, to be a finalist. All these guys have enjoyed their experience, but ultimately, the night belongs to one man. We're about to find out who's going to be this season's Heisman Trophy winner. And one more look at this year's Heisman finalists. One of these guys is about to experience a life-changing moment. Okay, we've kept them waiting long enough. All of us want to know who's going to win the trophy for this season. And here we go. This season, the Heisman Memorial Trophy is awarded to Michael Hawkins, junior quarterback out of West Virginia. One final congratulations to the newest member of the Heisman Trophy fraternity. This season will forever be known as his Heisman season.
trophies. Alright, got some trophies out of the room. Let's take a look at the trophy room, huh? It's awesome. We got a